is it a proven fact, because I've heard this before, that the older you get, you tend to get less sleep? Not that you don't need more, but
Nope.
that you get less?
Nope. The problem is we don't get as much deep
Mhm.
sleep, which is a problem. And we get up in the evenings to go to the bathroom and other things. But the human body is hardwired for right around 8 hours of sleep.
Yeah.
Um, they've done studies with indigenous tribes, and they get on average around 6.5 hours of sleep or 6.7 hours of sleep.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody says, see? But they only lived about 58.
Because I do realize, go ahead, Mary. Okay. I do realize, like when I worked and I was on a regular schedule on the weekend, like Saturday, well, I could sleep till 8 or 9 o'clock. There is no possible way my body is going to be in for 8 or 9 o'clock in the morning now.
Yeah.
But I also find too, if I do get more sleep, oh my God, is it rough in the morning?
Well, think about this. The more sleep you get, the less you're moving. Movement is life, right? So if you do get, let's say, 10, 11 hours of sleep every night, and by the way, 9 is the max. Anything 9 or more, it's actually these worse for your
Yeah,
health. It's not better. It's not a linear going,
yeah.
right? But
I
yeah,
have
so
found that I get when we take our little camper out about once a month, go to the state parks. I sleep in a little bunk area, which is not large, very small area, but I'm real I get longer, because I go to bed early then too, because I'm
mhm.
tired. I'm exhausted after camping and hiking
And you're
and
outside, so your
I
melatonin
get
is raising faster because of the sun.
yeah, I really get good sleep when we go camping. I get the most sleep when I do that.
Yeah, more exercise too.
Camping?
Yeah,
It's a
what's what
double
I
win.
say? In a tent,
Mhm.
up in the mountain, the
Yeah,
fresh air. I haven't gone in a few years. I'm dying.
God, if only
you
we
need to
knew
go
somebody
again.
that was sitting next to you that he could say, you know what, I've got a surprise for you, honey. I'm not going to
Right.
mention any names because I don't want him to get in trouble. But Scott, if you could figure out somebody like that that's close to her
Yeah, I have
and
to
take her
find
on a
out.
camping and have them take her on a
Try
camping
my
trip.
husband for me.
Oh yeah, that too. I didn't think about that.
No, we just
It's too cold right now,
right now
but
it's too cold.
yeah,
Yeah.
we are dying to go. We've just got to put it on the schedule, put it on the calendar, like you always tell me. Did you
Yeah.
put it on the
I
calendar?
think this year coming up, 2025 will go because we don't. Right now, we have one event scheduled in February, and after that, we're not going to schedule these 3 to 5 day events that I'm aware of. Like I don't have anything planned.
No.
What do you do? What kind of events do you do?
Raise Fest, which is learning how to raise capital to buy apartment
Oh,
complexes across the
okay.
country. We buy them in the southeast. So we're looking to do some with Steve and some single families and do rental
Multi-family.
properties,
Oh,
rental
okay.
student housing we have up here in Jersey and of course renters in Jersey. So you want to know why we're stressed? Ah,
Yeah,
we
so
Yeah.
Biden in office made it really good.
yeah, so we well, we do some of it is like we have a coach that we're part of, so he has like this big event coming up
The
next
mega
week
success.
called the Mega Success. So it's going to be 3 days with like A-list people, and then 2 days with mega millionaires and billionaires who are all
Oh,
basically
no
you're going
wonder
to
it's rough.
hear them speak, and then you're going to meet with them and network with them, and
Yeah.
so those are things that we do to find relationships, build relationships with people, and we travel around the country doing it. Kind of how we met Steve.
That's exactly
We
how we
were,
met. It's
yeah,
networking.
we were on a call, but then we were in Dallas at an event, and Steve was on the call. We were on a weekly call with them, and he's like, "Hey, if you're ever in Dallas," and we're like, "Hey, we're in Dallas."
I know,
So,
it's crazy. And we've never looked back. It's
Yeah,
been one of the, you never,
best things
you
ever.
never know who you're going to meet. You're one relationship away from changing your future. And Scott and
yeah.
Tabitha did what nobody's been able to do for many, many years. And that is actually get me interested in real estate and actually do something.
Mm.
So it was weird because I remembered them and they called and they say, hey, we're in here. I'm like, oh, okay. You want to meet?
Yeah.
And I'm like, and it was like, I mean, literally like a couple hours later, we were at a coffee shop.
Coffee shop. Yep.
Yep, we met at a coffee shop.
And he got to meet our son with his girlfriend.